on you water this video. You share this video. You gotta go. I am happy that at least finally we are coming out gradually. You gotta go. We are coming out gradually. Coming out gradually in the sense that now our brother Governor Ezioku from Ngobala has finally shown part of the agreement with the government with regard to that Gwando land. Ana m agwa ndị mmadụ na ịkpa n'isi ka ije na mmụọ ịghọtago ịpụta just kwuwe na ndị Zion bịa grab anụ ịghọtago do deceitful, but I think na telling the stories exactly the way it is and then registering your disparage of where you found one is very much the better matured way of handling issues. Because na mgbe ekwuru na ndị Zion bịa grab na ndị Ngobala, it will seems like Zion people came out from nowhere and went into that land, grabbed it without discussing with the people. But when you enlighten people to know that go already as existing agreement disconnected the people of Ngobala from negotiating for that land, then people will understand it. Then always there being well problem that exercise, you can say it or do well understood. Now with regard to Efamelu, Governor Ezioku posted an agreement between Hanwa and government. I am yet to ascertain if this is the final agreement, but based on Ngemfolo, which is gonna, he made mention of leasehold, that this land was even leased to the government and not sold to the government. Now, even in terms of this land being on lease, the agreement surrounding this part has not been broken. Reason why I said it has not been broken is because the leasehold is for 99 years. And from 2006 to now is about 19 years. Meaning that this agreement still has up to 80 years. 80 years to run. And you were 80 years now it means Nama Jumpugo 100 years. So from 2006 to now is still 19 years or 18 years. The agreement can well about 80 years more to run. So any default on that. And the other part of agreement, none of them has been broken either, because majority of them will even kick it off as soon as the project becomes functional. Then those during the project is being done as we speak. Any default here. Now we are talking, but the main thing here is where Governor Ezioku mentioned that na ife agwalunda ha wolu 2 hectares, which he later corrected, not 2,000 hectares, Kenya government. You got to go, not 2,000 hectares, Kenya government. Now, the Ministry of Land and Survey nearly their update today. That is when we are actually going to know the exact number of plot or hectares government gather in agreement within the Zion, or the details of their agreement. But till then, I want to tell Mr. Governor Ezioku that 2,000 hectares of land is 20,000 plots. And 30,000 hectares of land on Ekwu na government Ijewolu is 300,000 plots. Now, my brother, kelebe 300,000 plots of land there. Gwando land, olu 300,000. Hi, Chineke, my brother. See how put these things are. I have told you, organize your people, go peacefully and quietly through the right channel to Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Ask him of any favor you people are wishing for. I believe no one with a good heart. He's going to do it. We can't be going in and out of this confusion. Onwelo government will get 30,000 hectares anywhere. The entire Ngobala, how many thousand hectares called? Yeah? Ngobala has how many? Okay, Ngobala can they yetua? Kaimalu Godole. Kayesi we wolu. Kayesi we wolu. Kayesi we wolu. Wait, Ogosi her this result. Otherwise, I won't go see this result. Akama like Kamalo. The entire Ngobala constituency. Although how many thousand hectares? Government here you will be with 30,000 hectares. 30,000 hectares here. Okwanka mwa wezu go pagari ngulu. Urumuto boy like this. Gaside omo kelelem. Guy benya agagoma now like right around with moto. On now 30,000 plots. My brother, 30,000 plots, 30,000 hectares was not taken anywhere. Rather, what was taken was the exact 20,000 plot, which is 2,000 hectares. That agreement is sticky to it. Onya can you say no inward. Instead of this is not the era where you can misinform people. Because when you misinform people, people are going to get the real information. Remember when I made that video yesterday, people thought I was just making noise. But lo and behold, na agreement here, Mr. Governor Gosele, from na the chairman of that committee, indeed, the one who signed this document as the chairman of this committee, who the exact that name I mentioned. When you go through it now, you will see that the person who signed as the chairman of that committee was Chief GM Onyebuenyi. Chief GM Onyebuenyi. Go to Godi Onyebuenyi. I mentioned his name yesterday. I even saw the other name I mentioned among the people who signed these documents, which is Dr. Dan Onwukwe. I even saw the signature of Dr. Dan Onwukwe here. So how Kisiweshi that Namu had this information? I got this information directly from an indigene of Ngobala. Don't even think that no will anybody from Ndineche. I got this information from somebody from Ngobala who works in land in Owerri, who works an engineer, who works in Federal Ministry of Land, Ministry of Land Owerri. Eba ka onye a na-alụ. Eba ka nsi nweta the information. I called him. We say name a detailed information about what transpired in this Gwando. Now this particular team will work on a university. No can on a university with this team and onye nga ọkpala ọna na-asị na ọdụghọ na onweghị knowledge about this agreement na onye ahụ na-atụ ụga because na this agreement na every family nwere property na that ebe ahụ jie na ha na ha bara ebe ahụ bara in hectares na family ha bara ebe ahụ bara in hectares because na onye nna agwa gị fa onye amaala ka ha wụ onye amaala ka ha wụ na ha bara ebe ahụ bara in hectares na they got their own compensation and na these documents not with them because na mpafa kanondo I have meet go mpafa how many times mpafa kanondo and that man is should be heading to maybe 90 years or so. So ha ka eko onye nga ọkpala ya esi pụtazi na-achọ ka ọ maa ife niile enu ogodo na Lease la na Lease 99 years, is it 99 days after all this? Why even 20 years ago from at least na 95th or 96th year? A reminder was in the mother never leased land, but everything about this agreement cannot on course. That is why in Juenajo, does it mean that na ego compensation no where? Because if everybody got money from that ego compensation, what is the worry of people in Ngobara about government giving that same land to somebody who can develop it? And Aga going through the agreement, every single thing about this agreement, we a present to our evangelist which he agreed. Let us stop this. I could go more with phone. Organize your people. You people should go to Evangelist Ebukobi through the right channel peacefully. He will do it, and people will praise you for leading that for leading that journey. Man, it is boldly written and your people signed. So how can you people defeat any government? You can't even defeat an individual with this. You can't even defeat an individual with this agreement here. Or where will he defeat the government? If it was signed, then can you feel the problem? I am asking. At least in the wash the thing, where it was duly signed. You will see where it was duly signed by people, including the name of the man I mentioned. Let us stop all this. Go? Branding in the Zion land grabbers as if on a house from the moon, dying and the Ngobala without following due process. I will leave it here. If I know about how can I analyze it, things the way it is. You can say that they grabbed over 30,000 hectares of land. You must give 30,000 hectares of land. Eh? That's about 300,000 plus of land in that one door called the What is there? It's 20,000 plots, and I am not even sure. Now government ye Zion that 20,000 plots. I'm not even sure now here. Man, it is still for the same project in which it was given. So government here. What is important is that now the same benefit in the community from Gwandoa na from Zion, which I have gone through, and it is the same thing evangelist all over and all over again. Share this video. Share this video. Share this video. I still remain Ezugo. I don't know.